Hey, it's back to another weekend. I was hoping to get this up yesterday, but obviously that didn't happen. So, once again, you are talking to the redhead with issues, which today my hair isn't looking so snazzy. Actually, that was brought to my attention, and my hair really isn't that red. I will defend that in the sense that when I was like 2, I had Shirley Temple hair, and it was red. And then as I got older, it kind of grew into auburn. And then when I started college, I decided I want to kind of go back to red. So I did like strawberry blonde, and I've been doing like more red auburns on my hair, and now my hair is kind of faded out again. So yeah, it doesn't look red. I'm sorry to disappoint, but it doesn't look red. I know, but I was also trying to think of a creative username on YouTube, and it was either my name or that, and my hair has some red hints to it, so you know. Whatever. Wondering why this video is called 11 Random Things. Well, it's actually based off a blog challenge. If you remember last week, I told you about my blog, and shameless advertisement once again. It's agracious-demeanor.blogspot.com. But this blog post is basically, 11 random things, and then you post 11 random questions, and you answer 11 random questions that the person who did it before you posted, if that makes any sense. So if you're here from my blog, yay! I'm excited. So please subscribe. Like I said, if you watch the first video, I don't know how often I'll put stuff up here. Who knows? But yeah, so this is my blog post entry. Kylie from Sincerely Kylie tagged me, haha, I can't talk, tagged me in the blog post, so here's my contribution. Talking doesn't work for me today. Here's my contribution, Kylie. Sorry it took so long, but I was trying to plan out this video and how it's gonna work out and things like that. Alright, so, yeah. First of my 11 random things is I love giraffes. I have numerous little giraffe figurines. This came from a zoo. This came from South Africa. It was brought back to me from South Africa. I got this one at the dollar store. Found also this one at the dollar store. I also have a giraffe, a giraffe pillow pet thing that my friend Rebecca gave me. It kind of looks like a giraffe cow. Moo! But it's not. It's a pillow. It's a pet. It's a pillow pet. Yay! And I have a stuffed giraffe that I got at a zoo because I love giraffes so much. They're just this awesome looking creatures that God created, and they're just beautiful. And as the Chuck Norris joke goes, once he kicked a giraffe in the chin, its later ancestors were known as... No, I just ruined that. I'm not even going to finish it. Never mind. Oh, and I also have this inflatable thingy that I got like a year ago. It's still kind of inflatable. If anybody who watches this remembers from the choir trip, y'all won this for me. Yeah, and it's still inflatable. Woohoo! And I also have a giraffe blanket that I have no idea where it is. But yeah, I love giraffes. Side story about giraffes. I'm in an anthropology class this semester, and we were watching this video about this African tribe, and I expect them to eat strange things, and yeah, I expect them to eat a giraffe, but we were watching this movie, and it was horrifying because they were hunting the giraffes, and they were killing it on screen, like, you watched them kill it, which I didn't watch. I did this little number and was literally about to, like, bawl, but I don't know why, because it is just an animal, but it's my favorite animal, so maybe I'm just really sensitive. The next random thing on my list, number dos, is I have a coffee obsession. Similar to my giraffe obsession, except maybe worse. Although, I have to say lately I've been able to go a while without needing a cup of coffee, if not all day. So, maybe it's slowly fading? I don't really know. But, yes, I love coffee. So it's one of those things like coffee. I actually am really hyper sometimes if I'm tired and haven't had coffee. And then sometimes coffee, the caffeine like affects me. So You know, it's like 6 1/2 dozen of the other. Alright, my third random thing about myself is that I have this thing for like those funny pictures that have funny sayings on them. If you don't know what I mean, I'm going to post some links to a Pinterest board and a couple blog posts that I did in the bottom. So be sure to click on those so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But I am going to read a few, or a buttload, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, that I think are hysterical. First one, excuse me, allergies are still kind of there. Here's first picture. Ask me about my attention deficit disorder, or pie, or my cat. A dog. I have a bike. Do you like TV? I saw a rock. Hi. When I first read that, I about died laughing. Oh, you know, when you're at the dentist, you know, and they ask you while they're prying into your mouth how your summer was or something, you know. Dentist says, and this is a funny picture. Dentist says, so are you doing anything for your holiday? Fun? Bleh, words. So, are you doing anything fun for your holiday? And then you answer, and then the dentist goes, oh, that sounds so fun! Or when you see a spider, hi, spider. Nice spider. Let's start over. Hi, spider. Nice spider. Let me pet you with my foot! Good spider. Dead spider. Yeah, I about died laughing when I saw that too. Or have you ever mistaken a raisin cookie for a chocolate chip cookie? Yeah, raisin cookies that look like chocolate chip cookies are the main reasons why I have trust issues. Yeah. It's sad, really. A couple more funny pictures. I know this little segment is long. Oh, this is for Snooki. If you don't know who Snooki is, you are a lucky person. Snooki, there is a fine line between tan and looking like you rolled in Doritos. Yeah, I said it. Oh, 2 more. I promise this is it. I hate it when people see me at the supermarket and they're like, oh, hey, what are you doing here? And I'm just like, oh, you know, hunting for elephants. Why do you think I'm at the grocery store? Getting food. Duh. One more. I love accents, especially British ones. So if I had a British accent, I would never shut up. Yeah. Some of these funny pictures are perfect for situations like if you had a British accent and we're talking about it. You know? Yeah. I'm going to stop now. This is not... But yeah, I'll post some links to some funny stuff that you can laugh at in the bottom. Be sure to click them. It's a Pinterest board and 2 blog posts. Yeah. Alright, this next 2 random facts. I'm just going to say it now. Don't judge me. Just don't you dare judge me because you know you have a guilty pleasure like this. Or something. But I have a guilty pleasure, and they are those shows on Nickelodeon that are iCarly, Victorious, Big Time Rush. Love it. I do. I think they're hysterical, and I could watch those all day long and be perfectly content, rather than watching the other crap that's on television. I would just be fine watching those people. Don't judge me for watching those shows, because you have some quirk about you that's probably worth judging too. But we're not going to judge because we're not supposed to judge people. So, there. Alright, the second or 5th random fact that you better not judge me for, as I said in the last one. But speaking of Big Time Rush, anybody like Big Time Rush? I love them. I love their show. I like their music. Their music can be a little weird sometimes, but you know, that's what happens when you get these... I don't know, but there's something about... No, it's easy. 4 guys, they're very cute guys, they're very handsome fellows. And they can sing. What's better than cute guys that can sing? Tell me, what is better than that? Besides Jesus. Because Jesus is pretty awesome. And I mean that 100%, I'm not being sarcastic. But besides Jesus, what is more awesome than cute guys who can sing? I mean, what? You answer that. And don't you judge me. Number 6 about myself, I have not gotten on the Hunger Games bandwagon. But I'm not gonna lie, I was saying how I was gonna wait until like the summer, one for when I got out of school and had time to read real books, and 2 when the hype's gone down, because you know the movie just came out and apparently it's awesome, and apparently the series is awesome, which I can guarantee it's awesome. I'm sure it's really good, but there's just so much hype about it right now that I haven't jumped on that bandwagon. I have no interest to. I had no interest to. Now I was like this close today from buying the first Hunger Games book, so I might jump on that bandwagon. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided. I'm kind of like putting my foot in my mouth by saying that, but yeah. In fact, number 7, I laugh a lot. A lot. And then anybody who knows me laughs. No, of course. Oh my gosh. This just went down the... I laugh a lot, and anybody that knows me knows that I laugh a lot and loud and very obnoxiously sometimes. I have these random laughs that come out. I'm not going to exhibit them right now because there's nothing to laugh at right at the moment. I say that and I'm giggling, of course, you know. But I laugh a lot, and for some people, especially if like a dude's talking and like laughing hysterically, people might come across, oh my gosh, she's flirting with him by laughing so loud. For me, I don't care if you're a dude or a girl, if you say something that I think's funny, there's a good chance that I'm gonna laugh. So dudes, you know, if I laugh hysterically like a hyena, I'm not like giddy or flirting with you. I just think it was hilarious. So, and I will say, I think that's bad to a point, because sometimes it can be at inappropriate times, like if you have a teacher or something that is just different, and so they're not trying to be funny, but they just are, or they say something that's just like off the wall, or I don't know. I'm sure y'all have had a teacher like that, right? I don't know. But, you know, if I have one like that, I'm gonna start kind of going or laughing or whatever. So I laugh a lot. So yeah, that's another random thing about me. Random fact number 8, my dream job. I really like the whole acting thing. I think it's fun. I've been in a couple plays and musicals, and if I were to be able to do something like that, that would be great. But my ultimate dream job is to be a homemaker. Yes, I am old-fashioned. I want to get married, and I want to have children, and I want to have lots of children, and I want to adopt lots of children. And yeah, I mean, you know, women, that's not very common for women these days, and I want to, I don't know, that's just something I wanted to do for a long time, and am waiting patiently for that to happen. I figure I probably should finish school first before that happens, but yeah, that's what I want to do. If I could do something with acting before God blesses me with that, that would be awesome. But yeah, being a wife and a mom, in that order, is my dream job. That's what I want to do. I will go in the kitchen and I will make you a sandwich. Just don't use that term that I belong in the kitchen making you a sandwich derogatory, because that's just rude and uncalled for. Random fact number 9 is not really about me, but about my friends. I think I'm the most blessed person, or one of the most blessed people, because of my friends and the people that God has put me into my life. But I'm going to specifically mention my friends. I can't name them all, but I have this, like, especially my girlfriends. I have like this group of really close girlfriends that I love. I'm holding a giraffe that I love so dearly, and that I plan on being friends with for till the day I die. So that means that, like, when my dream job does come about, my children will have lots of aunties doting on them, hopefully. But yeah, my friends, especially my girlfriends, are something that I consider myself to be very blessed in. And I think friends are a great thing. So yeah, I have some of the best friends. I think I'm biased, but I think I have some of the best friends that any person could ask for. Number 10, I have obnoxiously huge feet. I have the hardest time finding shoes, and so therefore I hate shoe shopping. I mean, most girls, you know, they're like, oh my gosh, look at all these shoes that I bought. I love shoe shopping. Not me. I hate it so much. Simply because I have the worst time finding shoes. Perfectly, my shoe size is like either an 11.5, which no one ever carries, or an 11 wide. That's how, in a women's size, and that's how big my feet are. It's kind of ridiculous. Like with tennis shoes, I have to wear a men's tennis shoe. I usually buy men's Converse because they're easier to find in my size. Yeah, my feet are huge. Got that from my father. His feet were really wide. My feet are really wide. Yeah, my feet are obnoxiously huge. Number 11. I hate butterflies. I know that sounds crazy. Any person that I've told that likes butterflies thinks I'm insane, but I think one traumatized me when I was little, which I know y'all are asking, how can a butterfly traumatize you? All it does is fly around. Exactly. That's all it does. And it'll flitter over here, and then it'll be in your face, and it'll flitter away, and then it'll land on you. And I think when I was little, that happened to me, and so that scared the poop out of me. I hate butterflies and dragonflies, but I think that's a little more understandable to most people. Butterflies, everyone's like, oh my gosh, why do you hate butterflies? It's just a butterfly. There's no just about it. That thing flies everywhere. I don't mind the caterpillar so much, you know, before the whole butterfly thing. I'm still holding the giraffe. I don't mind the caterpillar so much because it's fun to let it crawl across your finger, you know. But I cannot stand butterflies. Not at all. Alright, the next part of this blog post / video is answering some questions that my friend Kylie at sincerelykylie.com asked. There are 11 questions. 11 is the theme of this whole little blog challenge / video, in case you didn't notice. But yeah. Question number 1, Kylie asks is, what is your favorite book? My favorite book. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read a real book since I was in high school, which really isn't that long ago. It was only like a year ago. Or pleasure reading, I actually haven't done pleasure reading in a really long time, just because with all the other stuff that I have to read for school, I don't really have time anymore to read a real book. That's why I'm hoping this summer to maybe read some pleasure stuff. But one of my most favorite books that I read when I was younger is called Bloomability by Sharon Creech. If you haven't read it, you should. If you haven't heard of Sharon Creech, you should read that book by her. It's a fantastic book. It's very interesting. I've read that book probably like 5 times. It's great. It's one of my favorites. The next question Kylie asks is, if you could go to a different fictional universe, which one would it be? The fictional universe that I would go to is Narnia. First, though, I need to find a cool wardrobe. But yeah, Narnia is where I would go in a heartbeat. I mean, Narnia. Need I say more about it? Question number 3 is, how do you relax? I relax in a number of different ways. Photo editing is kind of like a therapy to me. I use that picnic site, which is so sad it's closing. But that was one of the ways I kind of relax. Another way, just being on the internet, and I'm probably on it way too much, but I think a lot of people are on it more than I am, so I don't have to feel quite as bad about it, you know? Yeah. Another way I relax is when watching television, you know, movie, good TV show, one of my guilty pleasure shows, you know, yeah, just kind of relax, mindless entertainment for a time being. And being with my friends. I have some of the best friends that I think I have some of the best friends, and I already talked about that a little while ago. So being with my friends is an awesome way to relax, which I don't get to do that very often because I'm in school 4 days a week at least, so I don't see them that often. But yeah, definitely being with my friends is a way that I relax. Question number 4 is, what is one tangible object you can't live without? Probably my phone, if I'm answering that question correctly. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, my phone is like my other half. But it's more for security reasons, you know. If I don't have my phone, I'm kind of always kind of worried that something's gonna happen where I won't be able to call help or my mom or something if I need it. So I have a good reason why my phone is something I can't really live without. Question number 5. What is your perfect day like? It's easy. One that includes lots of laughing, a cup of coffee in my hand, and being with my friends. It's very simple. If you combine all those things, that's a good day. Question number 6. What is your favorite TV show? Which I've already kind of answered this, but I have a couple more to add in there. iCarly, Big Time Rush, Smallville. I know it's not playing, like, making new episodes anymore, but Superman, Tom Welling. That's a good show. And The Office. Not gonna lie, really like The Office. It's kind of this off-kiltered sense of humor, which is great. It's such a fun, quotable show. Me and my friend Kawa, yeah, we like to quote. We go on these sprees where either we're going to text each other quotes from The Office back and forth, or do Facebook wall posts back and forth of Office quotes. Yeah, those are my favorite shows. It's not one, it's a couple. Number 7, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? I had to really think this one through. On a good day, 30 minutes to an hour. It just depends if I actually want to do something with this mop or not. Usually I just try to dry it a little bit and scrunch it and air dry. Because I don't usually, I like sleep more than I like getting ready, so I leave enough time that I can shower and do makeup and kind of do a little, not really anything with my hair. Yeah, so on a good day, 30 minutes to an hour. Question number 8 is an opinion on a saying. All is fair in love and war. True or false? I think false, because I think that's just an excuse. All's fair in love and war. I don't know. The way I've seen it used, like on television or in real life, I think it's just an excuse to do whatever you want, which is not a good it's just an excuse. Don't use it. Number 9, what is your favorite website? I can't talk. I can never talk when I'm recording. I don't know what my problem is. Alright, number 9, what is your favorite website or blog? Give a link. So the link will be down below. But one of my favorite websites, it's just one of those to kill time. I like Tumblr, which I talked about that in my last week's video. But one that I like to mess with sometimes is, excuse me, dearblankpleaseblank.com. I don't know, it's funny. It just gives these funny situations like, dear blah, 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 and then a little, please, blah, 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 blah. Sincerely, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. You have to look at it, and I'll leave a link below, dearblankpleaseblank.com. Question number 10 was, what is your vice? I looked up the definition of vice on dictionary.com, and all I can say is I'm really hoping that I don't have one, and I'm pretty sure that I don't have one. But yeah, I don't really have one. So, yeah. Alright, question number 11 is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Well, obviously, hopefully graduated from college. That's kind of what I'm really hoping for. But hopefully also either, I have a job, or that I've gotten my dream job and I'm married and started a family. And maybe not the whole baby thing right away, but that's all in God's timing. But, hopefully either working or already married, something like that. But, who knows. Here are my questions for you blog people who read this and anybody else who watches this. Here are my 11 questions for you. 1. Do you prefer tennis shoes or sandals? 2. What is your favorite hobby? 3. What is your favorite food? 4. How do you feel about the color purple? 5. Do you have any bad habits? 6. Do you like pollen? 7. What are you doing, or what were you doing 10 years ago? 8. Are you married, or do you have kids, or both? 9. What is your favorite smell? 10. What is your favorite music group and or singer? And number 11, what is your favorite actor or actress? Or both? Yeah, so if you are watching this or you came from my blog, because hopefully I'll place a link on my blog or this video on my blog. We'll see what happens. But yeah, if you've come from my blog or just happen to come across this video, send me a video response or comment below in my blog, or even comment below here to let me know. Answer these questions. I'll list the questions also down below because the way I said them, hopefully you can understand them. We'll see. But yeah, so answer these questions in a video or a comment or something fun like that. Or on my Facebook page, facebook.com/theredheadwithissues. Yeah, why don't you go like that page? Why don't you hit the subscribe button up top? Why don't you comment and thumbs up and whatever else you can do to a video. Yeah. So thank you for watching this. Like I said, this was a blog challenge, but I thought I'd fix it so I could do it both for my video and for my blog post. Once again, sorry, Kylie, this took so long for me to actually fulfill my tagging responsibility. And so, yeah, thank you for watching, and tune in sometime. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the video. Tune in. Woo. Bye!